And if you want a reason to root for Bijan Robinson, we have, what did 50 Cent say? We got 21 questions and we got 21 answers today.
Yes,
I mean, he
literally
answered what felt like 21 questions. We, of course, are here at mini rookie camp for the Falcons kicking off today.
Right here
in Flowery Branch, right?
Yes.
And so we had an opportunity to speak with Bijan Robinson, Zach Harrison, DeMarco Hellams, and we're going to talk to you guys more about that Monday. So make sure you come back so we can give you guys some downloads on the rest of the rookie class as well. But yeah, it was so interesting just to have the opportunity to talk to Bijan. And Jarvis, you asked him a really great question, because obviously everyone always wants to know from the coach's perspective what he thinks about the top pick in the draft. Jarvis, you asked the top pick of the draft how he felt about the coach.
The one thing that y'all know, this is not breaking news, because I think that Arthur Smith is a guy that he puts his players in a position to succeed. And I'm not saying that because that's what he said. Arthur Smith ain't got an ego like that. He has an ego, but not like that. Chris Lindstrom told me this. Yeah, he told me to my face. He was just like, man, he puts his players in position to succeed. And I asked Bijan about, everybody talks about the expectations that the coach had from you. What are your expectations of your play caller, of the guy that's going to be able to put you in position to, achieve whatever your goals may be? And I think that his answer was perfect. He was talking about how he's very direct. He said, I'm gonna coach you hard and I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need. So he said he loves that. Players love direct coaches, guys who are being honest with them, guys who are not gonna jerk them around. And to be honest with you, I got news for you guys. There are a lot of coaches who do that, who do the opposite of that. Jerk you around, don't tell you the truth, tell you whatever you want to hear to get you in the building. And that's not the case with this regime. Terry Fontenot, Arthur Smith, and talking to the guys that they brought in during free agency, these guys respect them and they believe them. And when you have that type of culture that you're building or trying to build, and you bring guys in like Bijan, like, there's one thing for me personally to not like the position that was picked at that spot, right? I've been very clear about that. But it's a different thing when you meet the person.
Sure.
And meeting Bijan today and having a chance to talk to him, that the Falcons got something special. It's something about that guy. He's one of those somebody dudes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just something about him that lets you know that he's going to be successful. And I'm not even talking about film and all that stuff. Like, the film, don't lie. Like, I understand that, but it's something about the person that it helps you understand why the Falcons fell in love with this dude at number 8.
Absolutely. And the person is the one who had the presence of mind, the wisdom at such a young age to say, hey, agent, Falcons, me, let's sit out at this table and get this contract negotiation done before rookie minicamp even starts. So I asked him about that. How, relieved is he to just get that out of the way and focus on the field? And he said, I'd be focused on the field regardless, because that's just the guy I am. He said, but you know what? I'm glad we got that done, because he really wanted to just be about the team and getting acclimated to this new process that he's going through now that he is in the NFL. And the other question I asked him about was with this, which I think speaks a lot to your point, and also one of our former colleagues, Mark Zeno, asked about culture to Arthur Smith. And the answer that Arthur Smith gave about the importance of the culture that they're continuing to try to build, it literally builds upon what Bijan said, which is basically that it's important to him to be that teammate. It's important to him to be the person that says, I'm here to win, but I want to win with you. So I asked him about that too. Hey, have you had any conversation with the veterans? Have you had any conversation with Cordero Patterson or Tyler Algier? And he said, yeah. And matter of fact, specifically with Tyler Algier, he FaceTimed with him. And he said, man, I'm excited to work with you in the backfield. We're going to do this. Like, we're going to get this done. We're going to win. And to me, what that really said was, I'm level setting, because I know what you did last year for this team. And I know that a lot of people question how you're going to fit in with me, but I'm here to tell you we're going to fit together and we're going to figure this thing out. And so to hear that he is already having that conversation and initiated that conversation, you got to love that, because that's the kind of thing that tells you those guys are going to go in the trenches and fight for one another. He also talked about not just reaching out to his veteran running backs in the running back room. He's talked to his O-lineman. He's talked to Desmond. He's talked to Kyle. I mean, he literally has already kind of started building what you want to see in a guy that is going to be expected to perform both on the field and be important off the field for this team as well.
Yeah, that, and it's you can't coach that.
No.
Like that has to be instilled in you. It has to do with your upbringing, and you can just tell like when somebody is a good dude. And here's the thing with me, like the Falcons have traditionally always wanted to go after those good dudes, but you know, some of those good dudes can't play ball. Yeah. And they have found the unicorn. You know, I know that's a term that Chuckery uses in a negative connotation sometimes, but we love Chuck over here at ATL Day One. Make sure you guys check out Hitting Hard with John Chuckery whenever you get a chance. It is an excellent show. 6 months. Water cooler talking points. 6 months in advance. There we go. But yeah, Bijan is a guy that checks both boxes, and I think that to be able to do that and be able to do it at this level, I think it's going to be something to watch. Yeah,
and he is one of those who's going to make his mother proud, and we're going to talk a little bit about a proud mama in a little while. But the other piece that I wanted to say was this. That same unicorn piece that you talk about being off the field and on the field, we're going to talk to you guys about Zach Harrison and DeMarco Hellams and the rest of that rookie class on Monday, and we're going to tell you guys how they are unicorns as well. It's a consistency that you can now see the thread in what Terry and Arthur were able to do. So yeah, don't forget to come back on Monday. We'll tell you guys all about that, but we kind of know you're going to come back because you're everydayers, and you always want to see, like, what are Jarvis and Tenitra going to do this time? Hey, we bring you out here front and center, up close and personal, to see what's going on as the Falcons get ready for the 2023 season. We give you reaction to the schedule, and we get you guys up to speed on what is going on specifically with the number 8 pick in the draft, even down to him wearing a number 7, which we love that cut. Yeah, he's even thoughtful and mindful about what that means to this franchise and to you guys as Falcons fans. Very self-aware. So don't forget, check us out if you want to comment on what we talked about today or any show. Don't forget to put that in our comment section on YouTube. You can also follow us on Twitter at JarvisD90, and I am at Tenitra Batiste, and you can DM us and we'll tell you all about our experience here at Rookie Minicamp. Thank you, everydayers. Keep going to YouTube and checking us out, and don't forget to download us wherever you download your podcasts.
And leave us a 5-star review. Stop playing around, man. Come on, y'all know y'all love us. Y'all love us. I know y'all love us.